What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Welcome to the RNEWS morning show. And let's just jump into it. From r/news, Portland mayor bans cops from using tear gas during protests. Didn't they do this a few months ago, just for tear gas to be used still? It was made illegal unless there was a riot, so now the police always declare it to be a riot. Legislators, if you shoot someone while being a police officer, you'll get charged with a crime unless you fear for your life. Police, I feared for my life. Protesters, hey, I just wanted you to know that you can't just say the word riot and expect anything to happen. Cops, I didn't say it, I declared it. I declare bankruptcy. Riots were declared. And this hamgum is all bones. Gadzooksad. Wish I could give you gold, my man. Why would someone give you gold for this lol? Hey, it's forward. How beautiful. Gold for everyone. IDK, why the media is still acting like the mayor has any control over the police force. Or anything else. Didn't he have to move because riotous protesters kept attacking his home and the other people in the condo complex? They were trying to set his entire building on fire. But somehow people don't consider these riots lol. Antifa tried to set fire to an occupied multi-story apartment building because they didn't like one guy in it. But hey, who cares? They have life insurance. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Biden leads Trump by double digits with senior voters over 65. A group no Democrat has won in 2 decades. Holy crap, who knew calling grandma and grandpa necessary deaths to reopening schools would backfire? Turns out most people change their lives. We have a month before all hell breaks loose due to schools reopening. And that will be just 2 weeks before Election Day. This winter is going to be painful. We've never had such a complete travesty hardcore frick up for an incumbent. If he wasn't such a dumb butt, he would have had this election in the bag hands down. All he had to do was pretend to bring the country together to fight COVID and listen to scientists. And maybe send a monthly check of anything over $500 or something. It's honestly a testament to how incredibly stupid Trump is. The COVID response was tailor-made for him. Trump had to do nothing except tell the experts to take the reins while he was free to deliver reassuring messages to the public. It combined his 2 favorite things. Doing nothing while taking all the credit and holding rallies. Trump would have had re-election in the bag. But no, Trump is a moron who can't even do nothing right. I don't care about the polls. Go freaking vote. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, I saved his A. Trump boasted to Woodward that he protected Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman after Jamal Khashoggi's brutal murder. I saved his at Trump said amid the U.S. outcry over Khashoggi's killing. According to Woodward's new book, I was able to get Congress to leave him alone. I was able to get them to stop. After Khashoggi's murder, Trump bypassed Congress to sell roughly $8 billion in arms to the Saudis and the UAE. And vetoed a trio of resolutions blocking the sale as well as a resolution to end U.S. support for the Saudi-led coalition in Yemen. America First. And Jeff Bezos' cell was hacked a year after Khashoggi's murder. The hack was traced to the Saudi prince's cell phone. This is what led to Bezos' divorce and public disclosure of sensitive messages with his mistress. As you may know, Trump hates the Washington Post, which is owned by Bezos. Trump also killed the $10+ billion contract, for which AWS was thought to have in the bag. No quid pro quo, lol. It's Bezos, not the Spanish word for kisses. Jeff Bezos me culos. America First shouldn't that read America First I'm gonna need a little favor. Works on contingency. No, money down. Oops, shouldn't have this Bar Association logo here either. William Barr. Barr is simultaneously giving a bad name to attorneys general and consiglieres. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news, ex-cops blame one another, seek cone trials in Floyd's death. You can sever the case from co-defendants if you think you'll be prejudiced by being tried with them. This is pretty normal in criminal law. Yeah, everyone is crying prisoner's dilemma, when in reality this is just how criminal trials work. This is Reddit in a nutshell. No one has any idea how things actually work, but they sure do make a big fuss about how they think it does. Everything is Reddit in a nutshell. Ignorance of legal nuance isn't special to Reddit. It's humanity, in a nutshell. It's beyond just ignorance though. It's thinking they know how it works and asserting those beliefs while being ignorant of how things actually work. Look at the top comment. There is video evidence that very clearly shows the issue. Guys, I get it. It's not just Reddit and I never said that. Please don't assert what you imagine my comment to mean as its intent. Just read it for what it says. Agreed. What separates Reddit from some other cross-sections of the world is the confidence behind their baseless assertions. I see a lot of confident but wrong people IRL. You ever drive on a highway? If Chauvin thought Floyd was overdosing, why did he kneel on his neck? Curious. Looks like that blue wall has a couple cracks in it. They don't call it the thin blue line for nothing. Any lawyer worth a half a crap would do that. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News. Amazon accused of price gouging on essential items in early days of pandemic. Was it Amazon or was it sellers that use Amazon? It's kind of like the earlier argument about counterfeit items coming from stores that use the Amazon platform and they were being singled out even though eBay and Walmart do the exact same thing. I think it was some sellers for sure, but it was also the algorithm that dynamically adjusts pricing based on supply and demand. I don't think the Amazon side of it was intentional, rather an unexpected outcome of their algorithm, which they moved to fix almost immediately. I hate Bezos and Amazon, but I think if you're right, that's more than fair and these accusations are baseless. Airlines do the same with their pricing using algorithms to predict supply and demand and price accordingly. Works great when things are normal, but it all goes to crap when, well, things go to crap. And TBH, your price algorithms are like the last of your priority when running a company during the early stages of a pandemic. Agreed. I'll always take an opportunity to crap on Bezos. Like he'd ever know or care. But this ain't it. Nice try, Jeff Bezos. I still can't find Lysol in the stores. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/Politics. Historian predicts Trump downplaying pandemic will go down as the greatest dereliction of duty in presidential history. Trump can derelict my balls. What is Trump's whole campaign based on? Causing panic, Lichtman said. Elect Joe Biden and your streets are going to burn. The criminals will be attacking your houses. The suburbs will be abolished. This is a guy who's worried about causing panic. Come on, how could you possibly believe that? This is a good line. And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like. And if you want to see more of the RNEWS show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNEWS show and I'll see you tomorrow.